Across the endless star fields of the Marvel Universe, there are battles that shake galaxies, and then there are battles that reshape the very meaning of power. Today we step into one of those legendary confrontations, a clash between two forces who stand at the crossroads of myth and cosmic creation. On one side stands Ikaris, the Celestials' chosen instrument of stability, discipline, and pure cosmic energy. On the other side stands Thor, the god of thunder, heir to Asgard, the storm-forged warrior whose name echoes across the 9 realms. This is not just a simple comparison. This is a war between an engineered eternal being and a divine, evolving god. As we open this cosmic arena, imagine the universe holding its breath. What happens when celestial energy meets godly thunder? What happens when a being designed for perfection confronts a being destined for evolution? As of 2025, both characters represent two completely different philosophies of power: Ikaris, a stable and self-contained source of cosmic force, and Thor, a limitless storm whose strength climbs higher with every strike. Fans everywhere debate this clash, but today, the arena opens, the storm rises, the energy burns, and the truth finally comes forward. This is Ikaris vs Thor, the definitive full-power showdown. Ikaris, the eternal engine. Forged by the Celestials, Ikaris is not born, he is constructed with purpose. His body is filled with a self-contained cosmic reactor that fuels his strength, speed, stamina, and endurance. He does not age, he does not weaken, and he does not fear the limits that bind mortal life. His very cells are generators of cosmic energy. With a single thought, he can fly at hypersonic speeds, manipulate gravitons, control molecular bonds, and unleash devastating energy beams hot enough to melt iron in seconds. His signature, death beams, erupt from his eyes with extraordinary precision, burning through steel, stone, and nearly any material that stands in his path. Ikaris also carries psychic talents. He can scan thoughts, create illusions, shape matter, and produce energy shields that rival advanced alien barriers. In battle, his style is direct and relentless. He wastes no movement, no emotion, no hesitation. He strikes hard, fast, and with the full authority of his celestial creation. His durability ranks among the highest of the Eternals. He has walked through temperatures that could vaporize planets and has survived impacts that would shatter mountains. Even when injured, his regenerative abilities restore him rapidly, allowing him to continue fighting at peak performance. But with all this power, Ikaris has one crucial limitation: he does not grow. His strength is extraordinary, but it is constant. Eternals are designed to be stable, not evolutionary. Ikaris can burn brighter in the short term, but he cannot surpass his own ceiling. And in a universe filled with gods, titans, heralds, and cosmic beasts, a fixed ceiling becomes a dangerous constraint. It is here that the difference between him and the god of thunder becomes significant. Because while Ikaris remains consistent, Thor continues to ascend. Thor, the ascending god of thunder. Thor is a storm-given form, a divine force wrapped in flesh and armor. As an Asgardian god, his baseline strength surpasses most superpowered beings, but it is his potential that transforms him into something far greater. Thor does not simply contain power, he channels the storms of creation, the cosmic lightning of Yggdrasil, and the divine essence of Asgard. With Mjolnir or Stormbreaker in hand, he becomes a living conduit of universal electricity, capable of producing forces that rival the cores of stars. Throughout his history, Thor has continuously evolved. He has tapped into the Odin Force, the Thor Force, the power cosmic, and has even entered Warrior's Madness, a state where his power multiplies at the cost of his clarity. He has defeated foes that threaten galaxies, stood toe-to-toe with Celestials, and survived events that would erase lesser beings instantly. Even without his hammer, his sheer physical strength is enough to lift mountains, his durability enough to endure blasts that would obliterate planets. But what truly separates Thor from Ikaris is adaptability. Thor can grow stronger as the battle intensifies. Every strike he takes, every moment he endures, feeds into the storm inside him. The longer the fight continues, the more godly his strength becomes. And unlike Ikaris, Thor is a seasoned warrior with centuries of battlefield experience, the kind of instinct forged only through countless life and death struggles. His fighting skill, while sometimes overshadowed by raw might, is a lethal blend of technique, precision, and divine fury. In essence, Ikaris is engineered perfection, but Thor is evolution incarnate. Celestial power versus Asgardian might. The battle begins with a roar across the heavens. Ikaris ascends first, turning into a streak of blue cosmic energy as he fires twin death beams that carve through the clouds. Thor meets the assault by summoning the storm. Lightning spirals around him, exploding upward in a blinding column as Mjolnir flies into his hand. The first collision of energy and thunder tears through the atmosphere, sending shockwaves across continents. Ikaris fights with precision, circling Thor at hyperspeed, firing beam after beam with deadly intent. His energy is sharp, consistent, and surgical. Thor counters with sweeping arcs of lightning, each strike ripping open the sky. The ground shakes beneath their power. Ikaris launches a molecular shield, deflecting a blast, but Thor hurls Mjolnir through it, shattering the barrier with divine force. As the fight shifts into close combat, the difference becomes clearer. Thor's blows land with cataclysmic impact, each strike carrying centuries of battle-forged strength. Ikaris responds with bursts of cosmic energy at point-blank range, but Thor absorbs them, his divine durability holding strong. Lightning wraps around Ikaris, burning through his defense, while Thor's strikes grow faster and heavier. Ikaris tries to rise higher, pushing his cosmic reactor to maximum output. But Thor ascends with him, his aura intensifying as storms gather from across the realms. The final moment comes when Ikaris fires his most powerful death beam, a sustained stream of blinding cosmic fire. Thor walks through it. The storm around him becomes a blazing inferno of white-blue light. With a final roar, he channels the full fury of godly thunder into Mjolnir and unleashes a strike that cracks the sky open. The explosion sends Ikaris crashing into the earth with a force that silences the battlefield. The Eternal rises, but cannot stand. Final result: why Thor wins. In raw power, Ikaris is one of the strongest Eternals ever created. But Thor exists on a different plane of potential. The celestial forged energy of Ikaris is vast, but finite. The godly might of Thor is infinite, adaptive, and fueled by ancient divinity. The comic evidence is undeniable, even Ikaris himself has acknowledged Thor's superiority, witnessing firsthand that the god of thunder stands beyond eternal strength. Thor's evolving power sources, his divine lineage, his unmatched battle experience, and his ability to ramp his strength higher with every moment make him the clear winner. Ikaris can challenge him. Ikaris can push him. But Ikaris cannot surpass him. In a full power battle, the victor is the god of thunder. Thor wins. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.